Ouch. What are you doing? What? What are you doing? Did you catch it? Hi Michelle, hi Ashley, hi Tam, hi Joe, hi Jersey, hi Teresa, hi Ghosties, hi Kathy, hi Lindy. Oh, I have a headache tonight. I just want it, like I feel like if I just crack my neck the right way, it'll stop, and it doesn't seem to be working, no matter how many times I crack my neck. Oh. There you go. Hi Ian. Yeah, we just got the text from the mayor that they're telling restaurants, they're closing bars and they're telling restaurants that they need to close except for takeout and delivery. That's kind of serious. But I just keep reminding myself that it's preventative. That doesn't mean that it's gotten bad or worse. It just means that they're being proactive and trying to get in control of it. Look at that butt. Look at that butt. Hey, Meta. Really? You haven't heard that in Seattle? Yeah, luckily, so far, I think the hospitals, at least here, have been good. I think most people are aware that they should not just be going to the hospital unless they're seriously ill. So, and in our neighborhood app, there seems, luckily, because of the internet, there is better communication, I think, than back in the dark ages. So people are being pretty good about spreading information and telling people that even if they are sick, that they should call the hospital first, because they may be able to get treatment in a better place that's more appropriate. So it's all about communication and preparation. And I went online to order more cat food for them, just in case. And even Chewy's delayed in delivery and stuff, so, you know, I think everybody's being quite affected. We just all have to stay calm and reasonable. Oh, little baby butt. What? What? What do you do, Coral? I feel you, Kathy. Yeah, staying in, as much as I stay home a lot as it is, tend to go out at least briefly. And so I've been trying to make an effort to go at least walk in the backyard. And today it didn't rain, so I tried to sit in what little sunshine we had for a little bit. Hi. And I've been visiting with Feral Kitty since he's alone right now. Feral Kitty pooped on the bed. I don't know what is wrong with him. I think he's pissed off because the tenant is out of town, and I think he's just tired of being alone. So that's what I'm kind of choosing to believe right now. I'm just like, can you please not, like, he can't keep acting out like this. Hi. Do you want to play? Well, I think the pooping is definitely acting out because there was some poop in the litter box. So I know he pooped a little bit in the litter box, and then he must have gone and finished on the bed. And luckily his poop is really solid, so it was easy to just clean up. And I put up an old blanket on top of the bed anyways. But I walked in the kitchen and I was like, oh, there's a little poop in the litter box, because I've been trying to really monitor his bowel movements. And then he was yelling at me, which he normally does anyways. But he was like, hey, come here. There's something happening. And I followed him to the bedroom and I saw the poop. He was like, look what I did. Yeah, I can't make this man put a plastic mattress pad on his Tempur-Pedic bed. So my thinking is that he won't do it when he comes back. He did it because he never does this. I think he's just pissed off. He's pissed off that my dad left him, and he's pissed off that, he kind of got used to our schedule of me coming down there 3 times a day. And then he got a new person living there, and then he finally adjusted to that, and now he's out of town. And so I think he's pissed off. Temperamental. That's why he's feral kitty. He has not been fully domesticated. What, baby? Oh, ow. I just hurt myself. Come here. Hi. What are you doing? You know, it's just whenever you need kitties to like behave themselves is when they like pull out their worst. Throwing up, pooping, peeing. So I'm spending time with him, obviously, trying to give him lots of attention. He's just moody, and I think he's pissed off because it's been raining, so he can't even go outside for a little bit and run around. No, no. But you're a good girl. Sort of. I was like the other day when there was some throw up over there, it was like a creamy, yellowy white. I was like, what is that? And then I realized it's from her chewing stuff off of the walls. She rarely throws up, but when she does, there's like plaster in it. Hi, Denise. Hi, Anne. Joe, he had to go out of town, and he's been living here for quite a while now. You don't stop living because your cat might poop on your bed. Hi, Amy. Well, you may end up with feral kitty days. I'm gonna just show up at your door and be like, here. The gym, you people are crazy. You need to stop going to the gym. Yeah, but if he keeps acting out like this, I can't like force this man to keep him. No, now here they put it down to 50 people. But I mean, really, that's kind of like there's no science behind those numbers. Well, I'd rather her go crazy than her catching something at the gym. And the problem with this virus is that it doesn't show symptoms for quite a while. So you could have it and be passing it on to people and not even know because you have no symptoms. That's one of the scary things. Nala, are you so cute? Are you adorable? Oh, they're closing the gym finally. Yeah, Dennis has had an issue for a long time and he's not blocked, so I don't know why he doesn't show up on our feed. I never blocked him. He needs to just create a new profile. That's not true anymore, Joe. Yeah, the problem is there were a lot of people who were out of town and they came into town and then met with a bunch of people and didn't realize they had anything, and it's spreading. So whether you left town or not doesn't matter. Where's Claire? I don't see Claire. Oh, there's Claire. Hi, Claire. The difference between this one and a lot of the others is that they believe that it may be more airborne contagious than some of the other viruses like the flu. So that's why we have to be super careful. Yeah, I listen. There's a podcast that I listen to, Joe Rogan's podcast, and he had I forget the guy's name on. He was basically a man who works with investigating these diseases. I don't even know if that's the right way to put it, but it was really informative. Well, there's a shorter 15-minute clip that I posted from it on Facebook that is, because they discuss a lot of different things throughout the whole interview, but the primary coronavirus discussion is on that 15-minute clip. Oh, Joe, you don't know what you're talking about. He had somebody on who knew what they were talking about. You need to stop now. Yes, the Michael Osterholm interview. But hey, you can go to the CDC site and you can read lots of information. What are you doing? Where are you? Why are you hiding? You're working from home today? Can you do that? Well, I guess if you're editing.
Hi. Cora, say hi.
There you go. Yes, John Hopkins is good too. I mean, right now I'm all for just, staying home, not watching the news, keeping it really simple, not you just don't freak yourself out. But if you're gonna start looking for information, at least look at multiple sources and try to stick with what the scientists are saying. Sure, we can do story time. I was waiting for people to show up. You're so cute. You're so cute. You're so cute. All right. Are you ready, Noah? Are you ready? Are you ready, Coral?
What are you doing? Keep sitting down.
All right, fine. All right. Here we go. The Museum by Jersey Cat. This is the audio for a self-guided tour. Please put on your headphones and press play. Welcome to the Museum of Jersey Cat's Mind. Congratulations on finding the museum open. Museum hours vary as Jersey Cat endeavors to keep an open mind, but doesn't always succeed. This is not something Jersey Cat is proud of. First up on our tour are the memory silos, which contain the names of hundreds of kittens Jersey Cat has seen on kitten cams, but not the name of the neighbor who lives across the hall from her for the past 3 years. Next is the reference repository of things that weren't the end of the world after all, accumulated over many years of embarrassing life experience and alphabetized for quick reference when Jersey Cat needs to put things in perspective. The bank of filing cabinets on the right covers A, answering people who were actually talking to someone else on their cell phone, through L, losing a contact lens in a public place. The cabinets on the left cover M, mouth open whilst sleeping on a plane, through Z, zits facial multiple. As you make your way along, be careful not to fall down any of the numerous rabbit holes scattered throughout the museum, or you'll be here a lot longer than you planned. Here's one that begins with listening to the Elvis Presley song Return to Sender, which leads to wondering if the post office still offers the service of special delivery letters, which leads to thinking about how special delivery could refer to a baby being born, which leads to considering how it could also refer to kittens being born, which leads to a story that actually got written. But that one's an exception to the rule. These rabbit holes are mostly just time sucks. Directly ahead, you'll see the cupboard of assumed identities, mostly used while living as an undocumented alien in London and Dublin. Providing logistical support to the cupboard is the Lie Data Processing Center, where all the fake names and backstories are kept straight. For example, Jersey Cats invented Canadian hometown of Toronto Covetriol. And the equally fictitious Irish village of Ballastevin in County Leprechaun. Oh, the fun Jersey Cat used to have with gullible American tourists. If you'll turn to the left, you'll find Jersey Cat's misspent youth roadmap. Follow the bouncing hairball along Adventure Avenue, Stupidity Parkway, Reckless Row, and of course, But He Smells Good Boulevard, among others. Jersey Cat mostly sticks to sensible streets these days. You'll note it is straight and narrow, though she occasionally strolls around creative cul-de-sac. By now, you've probably noticed the ambient music. Some of these songs will play continuously for days on end. Sorry, we can't turn it off, and there's nowhere to hide from it. Now we've reached the Chamber of Horrors. Haha. Just kidding. It's the Hall of Bad Dates. First up is a guy whose name has been worn away by the sandpaper of time, who, after making Jersey Cat walk several city blocks in high heels no less, finally stopped in front of a rather seedy-looking hotel, gazed up at it for several moments before explaining, "I read about this place in the paper this morning. Apparently, it's used by prostitutes. I just wanted to get a look at it." The date, which was already perched precariously atop Bad Idea Hill, began a rapid descent from there. Next to him is a guy who regaled Jersey Cat with a tale of business deal gone wrong, which concluded with the words, "So I blew up his car." It's recommended you venture no farther down the hall of bad dates. It is not for the faint of heart. As you make your way through the museum, you may see sparks of light that appear and then disappear before you can get a good look at them. Those are Jersey Cat's really, really good ideas. Once they disappear, they may eventually reappear or they may be gone forever. If you listen closely when a spark of light appears, you may be able to hear Jersey Cat say, "Oh my God, that's it. That's the answer to," and it's gone. Damn it. Wait, what was it again? Nope, it's gone. Could one of those sparks of light be the strategy to bring about world peace? We'll probably never know. Continuing on, we come to the gallery of shoulda-said's, a showcase of witty retorts Jersey Cat has come up with hours or even days after they were needed. On the top row, you'll see, "I wouldn't believe you if you said your head was on fire and I saw flames, you detestable invertebrate." Good one, Jersey Cat. That one would have stung. Feel free to try out these shoulda-said's in front of a mirror. That's what Jersey Cat does. Now we've arrived at the Garden of Story Ideas. Every now and then, Jersey Cat will toss some manure on the garden, and if anything grows, she harvests it, adds some baby's breath and fern, and wraps it in an email and delivers it to Storytime. Turning to the right, you'll see Jersey Cat shit list. Many of our visitors take a moment to scan it for their own names, just in case. Finally, we've come to Deep Thought Corner, where Jersey Cat stores her imponderables. Should I really floss my belly button? Must my tapeworms be kept inside? This concludes our tour of the Museum of Jersey Cat's mind. Be sure to visit the gift shop in the frontal lobe. Our best-selling item is the t-shirt reading, "I went to the Museum of Jersey Cat's mind and all I got was confused." The end. That was a lot. That was funny. Oops.
just happened? There you go. What are you doing? What are you doing now? My favorite way to prepare cauliflower is I just break it up and I marinate it in olive oil and garlic, and I'll throw in, I mean, it depends on my mood. So, of course, like some salt. And sometimes I'll put some maple syrup in. Sometimes I'll just do the garlic and olive oil and like a little mustard and horseradish. Sometimes I'll do it in balsamic with a little olive oil and salt. Um, Sometimes I marinate it in sriracha, and then I'll put a little like balsamic in it too. And then I broil it. No.
Yeah, I love cauliflower.
Do you want to hold it? Do you want to hold it?
I think if you marinate anything with olive oil and like balsamic or sriracha and garlic, like you can't lose. Yes, thank you for the story, Jersey. They're always entertaining. I don't cook with avocado oil, but not for any reason. I tend not, the only time I use oil is like if I'm broiling cauliflower or in my salad dressing. And if I'm frying vegetables, I typically will use some coconut oil or the olive oil. But is avocado oil okay with high heat? to know, then maybe I'll try it. Do you like it, Kathy? Do you use it a lot? Because you know how I love my avocados. It's expensive. I use cold pressed coconut oil. I only use cold pressed oils. Kirby. Yeah, I saw that, Claire. I wish they would do that here. Yeah. Yeah, when you like it, the comes. What are you doing? You're so cute. You're so cute. Well, even if, I mean, there just needs to be more assistance for the elderly getting their groceries. What? What? I know, like on our neighborhood app, people are offering to help the elderly neighbors, but I don't even know if all the elderly neighbors are on the Nextdoor app, so that's my concern. But luckily, at least, you know, there are the delivery sites, but they're all delayed and, you know, it's just a mess. You're so pretty. Oh, that's good, Ani. Good, sweet girl. Oh, Lola, you're crazy. I don't like that. Yeah, Sophia Lorange. She has an FELV positive mama cat who had to have a C-section and only one kitten survived. And so she's trying to keep the kitten healthy, knowing that because it's probably got FELV, it won't necessarily survive long, but you never know. And we all know bottle feeding is not easy. Getting up every 2 hours. The mama isn't producing enough milk. I know you do, Claire. It is hard. But you know, it's like when I had Lily and she was FELV positive. You know, we don't know how long they have to live, but they're worth fighting for as long as they're here, you know? FIV is very different from FELV. FIV kitties can live a very long life. FELV kitties can't be with other non-FELV positive kitties, and their life expectancy is definitely lower. Yeah, it's always hard when a cat is returned, but it's better that they return the kitty than the kitty staying in a bad situation. And yeah, she has Gary the duck. Oh. What are you Yes, we've known Gary is a girl. So they get nice little duck eggs. I think Gary only hatches one a day, right? Isn't that crazy? Like when you think about it, that there's an animal that every day hatches an egg. I don't know. Very weird. Eggs have always like fascinated me in the fact that like they come out completely contained and like in the shell and that they came out of a body. It's just very weird. What? Where are you? Where are you, Coral? Where are you, Coral? Where are you? I was watching some video footage of when Coral was little, and it's so funny. She still gets that crazy bug-eyed face, but when she was a kitten, she used to do it, and she would do it like that. She would like shake her head when she looked at you with her eyes all bugged out, like what? And she doesn't quite shake her head like that anymore. She just bugs out and looks at you like what? Hannah, you're so cute. Oh, we need to do your inhaler. Maybe I can grab you. Oh, come here. Oh, I'll be right back. Okay. Gotta take advantage of those calm moments when I can grab her. Come here, Coral. Sweet girl. What comedy duo are like Coral and Nala? I don't know. Silent, what is it? Silent Bob and what's the other one? I forget the name. Jay and Solid Bob. Silent Bob. What are you doing, Nala? Lucy and Ethel? Yeah, that kind of works. No, that's fine. She just still gets her inhaler every day. And she doesn't always make it easy for me to catch her. So when I can catch her, I gotta go for it. Huh, baby. Huh, little one. Yes. What? What? What are you doing? I've done it on cam a ton of times. I'll do it again on cam, I'm sure. Ooh, say. Hi, Sue. There's just a special little tube thing that you can put the inhaler into. And you shake up the inhaler, stick it in the hole, press the inhaler, it goes into the tube, and there's a mouthpiece on the other side that you stick over her nose and mouth. And then I count to 10. But there's a little tab inside that will move every time she takes a breath. So I count that to 10. Well, now that I'm doing chat again every night for a while, you'll see it. I'll do it on cam again. You're so cute. I do like I had the Arrow Cat one before, but then I gave it to Kitten Rescue because they really needed it. And I got a cheaper one that I use with her that it's not my favorite, so I may have to splurge and get an Arrow Cat again. But I mean, it's all just the same thing, kind of. I have not gone searching for tofu again yet. I will probably go on like Tuesday or Wednesday once it's calmed down a little bit and the stores get some supplies back in. But I'm hoping that like my vegan restaurant place will still do takeout and allow for the delivery apps. I'm hoping they don't just close. Some of the businesses I think are going to just close temporarily. Because I need my vegan food. I think you hold your pee like all day. Or you're just drinking an obscene amount of water. You always know it's Nala in the box when the peeing is loud and the scratching goes on forever. I wake up in the middle of the night to this. Yeah, here in LA, even meat eaters eat tofu. I have friends who aren't vegetarian or vegan who eat veggie burgers and eat tofu and keep an open mind and try things. Yeah, I saw that too. I have friends who went into some of the local Asian markets. They were pretty busy too, but you know, the main markets are of course just going to be busier. I think people are just missing, like there's a lot of the staples are gone, that you can't find bread or eggs or toilet paper, it seems. Well, once again, I'll say it, I highly suggest getting a little bidet attachment for your toilet. They have cheap ones, so that just in case of an emergency, it does help cut back on toilet paper usage. And I'm very grateful that I have my water filtration pitcher, my Brita, so I didn't have to go out and buy bottled water. Really? I had lots of bread? There are super cheap ones. Like the one I got was, I think it was on sale at the time for like 60 something dollars, but they have even cheaper ones that you can get on Amazon and other sites. I mean, really, it's all the same thing. Unless you want to get a more expensive heated one, but really, I don't think that matters. It comes out cold on this, but I could have gotten it with the heating option, but I would have had to put an outlet near the toilet, and I didn't want to have to deal with that. Hi, Rusty. No, no. Can't believe this, Coral. Coral, what are you doing? Oh, sake. It can be a little cold sometimes, but really, it's not like freezing. And you know, it's not like you're doing it for a long time. And what I like about it too is that I have one of those low flow toilets. Ugh, drives me nuts. So it gets dirty faster because there's no water flowing down. It all just kind of comes up. So you can, there's a setting on the bidet where you can just have water come down into the bowl, and it makes cleaning it easier, is my whole point. So it helps cleaning the toilet. Good night, Ashley. Lori. The water level is low in your toilets there? Lower than ours? Good night, Anne. What, do you guys only have like an inch of water in your in your toilet bowls? They're near. You have to send me a picture of your toilet. I need to see this. What do you mean they're narrow and taller? I mean, only the bottoms in ours has water in it too. It doesn't come all the way up to the top or anything. What? Yeah, are there YouTube videos of Australian toilets? If not, Claire, you should do one and then you will like go viral. Hi, October. Yeah, these low flow toilets definitely use less water and it can be quite annoying. No. Thank you, Anna. No, come here. What are you doing? Calm down. I know we use the inhaler, but come on. Well, they're not really kittens anymore, Vera. They don't have snakes in the toilets in Australia, do they? And really, that can happen anywhere. Oh, you sent it? All right, let me look. I don't know, your toilet kind of looks like my toilet. I mean, it's a little different, but your toilet does look higher. Yeah, there's a little less water. Interesting. I like your tile floor. I know, I'm special. I get pictures of toilets. Don't start sending me pictures of all of your toilets. Coral, what are you doing? I'm getting sleepy. Yeah, well, your tile floor is better than my tile floor that you can see everything, single speck of anything on. Good night, Leila. Yeah, I've seen those handheld sprayers, and I can just picture water flying everywhere. Clear. Right. Just get a cheap bidet instead. Because at least with the bidet, it's aiming right towards the right parts. With the handheld, you're going to be like, oops, I didn't mean to. Ooh, it's going to get all over your face. It's going to go flying against the wall, all over your back. Or that's my luck. things out where you are. Ooh, lentil curry. Oh, I'm sorry, Sue. I hope you feel better. I'm so sorry for your loss. It's so crazy to think like the entire world is going through this right now. They were just saying that like in Ireland they're shutting down the pubs, and like I hadn't even thought of Ireland. Like I hadn't. It's just all of it. So it's, you know, we're all going through it together. Oh my god, I tried trimming Coral's back claws last night. You would have thought I was trying to kill her. I think I got the two main ones, but I'm gonna have to try again. I'm gonna have to like wrap her in a towel. She was like, she even nipped at me. I was like, are you really trying to bite me? Oh, Coral, stop it. Leave your neck alone. I know. Well, and the way her paws are, they're like really pointy, and they're hard to get at the claws. Like, can't anything be easy? I'm just trying to keep it. I don't want it to. The circle's getting smaller and smaller, but my fear is that she'll do what Feral Kitty did and keep opening it up, and then the fur won't grow back. And I really don't like that her neck is exposed. That's dangerous. I want her neck to be safe and covered by fur. Oh, no. And I think the back one that I was trying to trim is the funny paw that she has. That's probably why it's extra pointy on that one, because it's got just one toe bean. It's one giant toe bean. Hi, Dirk. Yeah, I'm going to a client tomorrow, and usually I always pick us up lunch on the way, and I bring us boba tea, and I'm like, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to pick up lunch. I have to go out in the world tomorrow. We'll see. What? You see something outside? Well, that's what they just announced today, is that they're allowing takeout and delivery, but we'll see what restaurants stay open. I mean, really, can I go weeks without my boba tea, guys? I mean, really? I'll survive. As long as I've got kitty litter, I'll survive. I probably should order more kitty litter. What are you chewing on? Alright, you guys, I'm gonna start closing down for the night. My head is still killing me, so I'm gonna get to bed early. Oh, what toy's going away? Oh, God, I'm getting old. Okay. Alright, guys, I'll see you tomorrow night. Don't forget to floss.